thing is, I was saying, should we four corners this shit? Fucking send everyone as far as you can just to see if that is potentially what it is. Because like I said, I was like half a tile away from Sophie, and it fucking killed me. I took 3.5 million damage.
You got 3.5 million from Forked Lightning?
Yes.
So because we actually everyone spread, we got more damage each other.
See, because Flux and I were right next to one another, and I only took 100,000 from Forked Lightning. I took like 125,000 or something. Still very scary.
Wait, does it say what does the specific debuff say? Because I didn't have a chance to read it.
It's just called Forked Lightning.
No, what does the actual, does it have a description? Does it tell you?
It says storing an electrical charge, which when released will do lightning damage to nearby allies. That's what it says.
Yeah.
My Forked Lightning dealt no damage at all to me.
Do you think it's maybe just don't move?
No, because I was moving.
It says its proximity.
Yeah, there was a little ring around me, and because no one was in it, I took no damage.
Okay, so then it's definitely just a spread.
Presumably.
Do we
yes.
want to try clock spots and see if that works?
Well, we can't
Just do max
clocks.
melee clocks?
We can't do clocks because this is for the first spreads. So
Yeah,
we're
this is for spreads when
RMMRing
we might be like far out in
east and west.
Timbuktu.
So Flux needs to go all the way to the northwest in that square. Like we have our own squares. Flux is in the northwest square. Then it would be tanks next. So Sophie would be in the second square. Then Nev, then Saggy. And then the reverse over here.
I'm gonna have to see the mechanic again, because I'm assuming then that there's different timings, because I died later.
You died to what happened next, which was Witch Hunt, where she has a symbol inside of her that tells you that she's hitting either closest or farthest people, and that is a pair. It's meant to be a pair for the remaining 4 people who didn't get hit.
Okay. So the first ones is just sort of like designating who doesn't do the next mechanics.
Yes.
Similar to how, was it P8 does it? With the flame strikes and that sort of middle mechanic, whatever it was called. So we full spread. We full spread. Then the people who get hit the first time are not doing the next set of mechanics. They're just dodging the AoEs and trying to stay near the boss, I suppose. Is what we're currently going with.
I mean, let's give it a try then.
But I do think we probably should try to stay in clock positions or something of that after we do our first set of spreads, so we don't zap each other with the Forked Lightning.
Alright, we can try that. I mean, honestly, doing anything is better than just theorizing right now, because I feel like we do not have that much information.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, we have not managed to correctly fully spread.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
We're at a disadvantage.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
You said RMMR and confused me. That's why
You're going northwest.
Yeah. RMMA.
If one needs wings, one needs simply
So Saggy is the ring. Hello?
Wickedly divine!
We're all taking our own squares. Get into your own squares. Mine both lines.
Out.
Watch the gun batteries on the side.
Okay, yeah, that's easily survivable.
Yep. So then there would be 4 people here who need to go out. Farthest. They're the farthest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that has to be it. Yeah, that part actually.
Alright.
I am rewinding, so this was out first, I believe.
So, yeah, that was definitely like
Yeah.
their
Back
thing.
on their feet!
This is
I
out
think.
closest,
Oh, no, I
in
was fine. I didn't take any
out
damage from
closest,
that.
In farthest. Out closest. In farthest. In or out
And they're
closest.
down! Is it over already?
In farthest.
Okay, so
Okay.
so
And those are singles. Those are not pairs.
Yeah, they're not pairs.
okay, so it's just you can't take it if you have Forked Lightning on you. That's it. That's the gimmick. Because
shit,
I
oh
took
fuck, oh shit, oh fuck.
I took like 0 damage from it, and I did not have Forked Lightning.
They're
Yeah.
still in it!
Ow.
But for how long?
Yeah, I had Forked Lightning and took 3.5 million damage again.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Okay, well, Flux is going to be a BRB.
Do we have to pop Fork Lightning like intentionally?
No, it can't be. It just
You
goes
can't.
off when
It
the
goes off
timer
when a
ends.
timer expires, yeah.
And it's not like you can't be near each other. You just need to be a certain distance away from each other because the Forked Lightning is a circle around you. And if they touch, then you die.
Okay, for the outside exploding lines, like we just do the honeybee spreads.
What?
For when the fucking the lines, whatever they're
Yeah,
called.
I guess I see what you mean. Yeah, they are in the same orientation as the honeybee spreads.
Yeah, we just do the honeybee spreads.
It's an unnecessary comparison, but I get it.
I
mean, it's a fight in the same tier that also have a
don't
spread.
know what
What?
honeybee spreads we're talking about, honestly.
Yeah, like there's a lot of things with honeybees.
What?
For
Are you talking about like
Splash of Venom, when we go out to our corners.
like that? Oh, yeah, I
if
guess.
you were to
I don't. I mean when the safe spot is the line in front.
Yeah, exactly.
In front and behind. Like yeah, me and Sophie stay near the boss, north.
Oh, you
the
mean for
range,
like the other pattern
out.
that we haven't been seeing, where we have to be in the center line.
Well, no, it's
Yes.
the same either way.
Well, yeah, we
For
have to
in
be
Yeah,
here,
same
because
either
we're
way.
taking lines no matter what.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like super confused. Like, what?
I mean,
We just did honey.
the reason I said that it was an unnecessary comparison is because we already set up those spreads.
Yeah, but like I don't know. People were on top of everywhere else
Oh,
when
well.
we reached that mechanic.
All right, well, I'll clarify again. From top to bottom, Flux, Sophie, Nev, Sagi. From top to bottom, Dex, Jin, Seikun, me.
I see. So yeah, no, that's just our spreads from the like inside column. Okay.
Yep. And it's just the same spreads, but we have to be like in here on this square rather than
in our own
all the way
individual
out here.
squares, yeah. And then
If
mind
it's the other
mind the little
pattern.
turrets.
Yep.
I'm back.
We're still waiting on Flux.
We're running on Flux now, yeah. I did have a phone
Fucking
call.
DoorDash. Sorry, let's go.
Oh.
Okay.
I was gonna say I hope it's nothing bad and it's just DoorDash.
Okay, so I've noticed that the Forked Lightning, the way that it works is it doesn't hit you, but it hits anyone else who touches it, which is why you and another person who has it cannot come near each other.
Okay, so then we just stay spread. Do we go back into clock spots? Is that what we want to do?
Yeah, clocks would be fine. It's just we
By
need
the
to be
way-
prepared for closest or farthest for the next witch hunt.
Yeah. The fucking shapes are closest and furthest from what I understand.
I am going to be honest, I'm fairly certain that clock spots is going to kill us, but let's go ahead and try it.
I mean, might as well
should
figure
be
it
enough
out.
Distance,
I
but-
was not.
Right?
The one
Whoops.
nearest to me was Saggy. It hit Saggy and me, and I instantly died because I was clearly too close to someone. And I don't know. We'll find out. It's fine.
I mean, it's all
This
going
is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Just to make my
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Yeah, I'm.
Pretty sure Fork Lightning lands on everybody.
It doesn't. Forked
No,
Lightning
there
only
was some
goes
people
to
who-
the people who get hit by the die.
Got it. Explains.
If one
So the-
needs wings,
those people-
one needs simply make them.
More careful about where they. Everybody else.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Mind the gun.
Oh,
battery.
it's so funny.
Yeah, that's why I can't go to my spot yet either. Where's? No,
Okay.
Suicon, you need to be in your own square, goddammit.
Oof. I
Oh
got.
my! The challenger went down
This is
hard!
focus. This is focus.
Yeah, no. So I think there's just
Yeah, no, there is literally no way I can survive that. 3 million damage again.
Out
Yeah,
closest.
it kind
in
of sucks.
farthest,
Doesn't matter
out
got hit and I was close
closest,
enough
in
for Fork
farthest.
Lightning to proc immediately.
It's narrowing.
They're still in
Narrowing,
it! But for how
Out
long?
closest.
Yeah,
that
no,
was
it's
it.
in.
Oh,
Narrowing
Oh,
starts
he flips
out
it.
and then comes in.
There is a way to survive. I got hit
I mean-
by the thing, and I know it's not just because I'm a tank. I simply got less damage than everyone else.
Yeah, like that thing that hit me right now, I died because I had no health, but it only hit me for 74,000. So that's a lot doable.
When you
Way
say
more
that
doable.
thing, what are you talking about?
The fucking
Lightning?
dive kick.
The dive kick you're supposed to be hit by.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
and I'm saying it's
supposed to be by that.
survivable because I took 74,000 instead of
Yeah,
1 million.
Yeah.
that doesn't kill you. Fork
We're
lightning
taking
does.
those
I'm taking
solo.
3 million
Yeah, if you
damage.
take it with another person, you both get fork lightning, which kills you because
Yeah.
you're close to another
You
person.
have to
The
be
problem,
spread.
was
And-
that's remember I got hit and then I was close enough for Fork Lightning to like kill me instantly.
Correct. You cannot be near people who have forked lightning.
Yeah, the problem. That's what I'm saying though. Like when
Problem
he got
is Fork
it and
lightning
then triggered
itself.
me.
We have no idea how it functions. We've tried.
Oh,
like, 4
what's
different
called?
things.
I got clipped by the thing. By
Yes,
the,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he got clipped and then it triggered immediately, so that's why I died.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure we do know how it works now.
Yeah, I am also pretty sure we've known how it works.
yeah, sorry, my mind was
Really?
not here. No.
Does,
Yes.
does anyone want to
They
explain why in the
spread.
fuck I'm taking 3 million damage? I was just spread. No
You
one
should
was near
never
me.
be hit by forked lightning.
Because
The
I
only time you're
died.
ever
Because
hit by
I
forked
died.
lightning
That's
is because
probably.
someone else's is hitting you.
Yeah.
Because I had forked lightning and watched it go off and took no damage.
I'm going to walk away from the entire fucking group, and when it kills me,
If you
I'm
do
going to
that
go
and
upstairs
it's
and
farthest,
smack you.
you'll get hit by the witch hunt.
At this point, I don't fucking care. I'm in my spread spot. It killed me. Okay? What do you fucking want from me at this point? I did move from my spread spot and instantly died. That's what I said.
Doing anything wrong. I'm saying someone else is probably doing something wrong. And
Yeah, it's possibly. Yeah.
Because like I died even though I was in my right spot just because I just got being clipped by someone else's Fork Lightning.
Yes.
I'm
So
still dying, actually.
all of us
If
have
one
our
needs
own
wings,
squares.
one needs
Squares on the
simply
west
make.
and 8 squares on the east, and we are dividing them as DPS, tank,
Wickedly
melee
divine!
DPS, healer. Oh, come on, kid.
Oh my! The challenger went down.
I'll take your side, Rex.
Middle again.
They're back on their feet. What
Okay,
great?
see, there are 4 forked lightnings. This is out farthest. The forked lightnings need to be in, and the non-forked lightnings need to be out.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Narrowing, so this is in.
Yeah, that was farthest. In farthest, out closest. In farthest, out closest.
Yeah, the hard part is how are we go? Is there a way to keep melee uptime with that if the ranged are the ones who get hit?
Oh, that's a very big.
It seems like we swap inside.
Only
I think we
only
have to
one
swap.
person needs to be hit by the witch hunt. So ranged can take farthest and melee can take closest, depending on which one it is.
Yeah. It also. Actually, never mind. I think we just need more information.
Because I got witch hunted and died. So, what did I?
Actually,
What needs to happen there?
Okay.
Wait, does someone have a clip of how that went? Because I think I may
also
be
got witch
wrong.
hunted.
It may be wrong, but like the first witch hunt was 3 dive kicks. Second time it was only 2. And I mean, I was the only one alive, so only 1 appeared. Is that consistent?
So
Because
the first witch hunt, when we go out to the sides, is 4. It
Yep.
hits 4 people. We take it solo. The remaining 4 people do not have forked lightning. So what I'm saying is, if the next witch hunt is closest, then melee, who did not get forked lightning, will go in closest to get hit by that witch hunt. And if it's farthest, then the ranged who did not get the forked lightning will go out to get hit by that. The
and so-
problem that ensues then, we'll cover the easier problem first, which is if it is farthest witch hunt, we need to figure out how we're going to order the forked lightnings inside, like around the hitbox, so that no one is touching each other. And in this case, I think the melees can take the letter waymarks. So tanks north, melee DPS south. Like you're in groups, so like Sophie A, Jin B, Suikan C, Nev D. And you should be safe. And then the only issue then that remains is the remaining ranged who are not getting hit by the witch hunt because they have forked lightning. So they will have to stand like north-south basically. Max melee or outside of max melee. And then the two ranged who are taking the farthest witch hunt will have to be all the way out against the wall. Because those witch hunts are like this big.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I noticed that because like Flex was standing right here on this like, little line. I was standing like over here on my square and I still got hit by it. So it might be like the radius of the entire square. So you're probably right on that. So basically whoever gets hit by witch hunt gets forked lightning, basically, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
For the first one, yes.
Well, it seems it might only the first one, or is it like every single like one after that?
Like so there's the first witch hunt, which happens when we're in our lines against the wall, or like in this square. And then the second witch hunt is either closest or farthest on 2 people. And that does not give forked lightning. It just gives the physical bone.
Alright, I see.
And I think it can be taken by a single person.
I mean, it definitely is, because when I had no debuffs on me, like I said earlier, I got hit with like only 74,000, so that's definitely doable by anyone. Because I just got res, so I have like no debuffs and only 74,000, so maybe. I mean, I guess it's practice, I guess, or just see what happens.
Let's pull to see it more.
Yeah, let's see.
Yes.
No, it's not. It can be one or the other. It will not be both.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
The third witch hunt, which is widening and narrowing, will go back and forth or just for farthest, but they always target this.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine! And they're done! Is it over already?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm gonna make it out in time.
They're back on their feet!
I have lightning.
So you would be
closest.
Yeah, that would be close. This is something we wouldn't discuss. Oh, it did land.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Oh, that's
This is going to be out first.
Oh, but that dictates exactly how you do it.
Out.
They're still in it!
Yeah.
So we have to be closer to all of us take it, okay.
Okay, so for that second witch hunt, it targets all 4 people who remain. So the 4 people who don't get forked lightning will have to be the 4 closest on the letter waymarks, and the 4 farthest out here against the wall, depending on if it's closest or farthest.
So I had closest there, so I had to be on A, and then Yvonne need to beat all the way bar.
Seems so.
Does it just hit the other 4 and we just need to be spread?
No,
or does it,
it is closest and farthest for sure.
Okay.
But we can technically go
but that
inside
means
the
we
hitbox,
right?
so we don't. There's no downtime.
It is baited. So that was the correct bait. It's just that the supports got the forked lightning, so all 4 of us needed to go out, away from the rest, and then it would have been Flux in A, Dex in B, Suikan in C, and Nev in D. Okay. Those 4 spots will
Okay.
Will
that makes
always
sense.
be for the people who don't have forked lightning if it's closest, or do have forked lightning if it's farthest.
Okay, let's pull again.
Okay. Yeah.
And we'll know because the melees will get hit with the first one if it's closest baited, right?
Yes, like in that case, all 4 melee were hit. Which is why both tanks died, because they have the...
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Can you imagine clearing this in 22 holes?
Yeah, we're getting
One needs wings, one needs simply make them.
It'll take 22 pulls to clear the first mechanic. I got.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Out.
No, not I.
They're back on their feet.
Up is out. Supports out. DPS in. On the waymarks. See? Yeah. Perfect.
And then
And why I mean is out.
Out closest, in farthest. Out closest, in farthest. You can be in top spot.
And
they're down. Is it over already?
Then out closest again. Then in farthest again.
oh. Okay, I'll tell you that later.
Here comes another raid wide.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Oh, I don't have to provoke.
Yeah, Jin didn't provoke.
I don't have to provoke.
There is no limit
I don't know
to
why.
Electro's
Electro edge.
potential.
okay, things appeared in all 4 corners.
Which gleam?
Oh.
Gathering in.
Oh,
But to
okay.
what end?
So that looks like
Alright.
Protean. No, that was 6. Do you think that was just Proteans?
It was targeting the things in the corners, not us.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're probably gonna explode for the quad.
It's like the Sonic Vent.
Oh, Jesus.
I think that was
A
party
spread.
stacks, or
It
was it a
said
spread?
8 star. I assume it's a spread.
Oh.
It might be that she shoots. I think she shot one of them twice, so they blew up through the entire quadrant instead of the square it's on.
Maybe we are not supposed to sit in there, just avoid it.
Alright, so we know relatively cleanly what that sort of in-outs is. How do
we should, decide the priority for who takes first, second, third, fourth. Do we just want to do tanks, healers, melee range?
Or
For the
healers,
for the
tanks, melee range? If it's
Sure.
Probably because is it always the furthest if it's ranged, or if it's out, or is it closest when it's?
I think
Or is it?
personally,
So when it's out, when we have to
It
go
could
away
be
from the
either.
boss, is it? It could be either.
Yes.
Then we probably should be able to sort of swap the priorities so that if it's out furthest, it's ranged players who are doing it.
So if it's close, far, then tanks, healer, melee range. If it's far, close, healer, tank, range, melee.
just
What?
another thing. With the size of the AoE, like
Which AoE?
the bait,
Oh, the second witch hunt?
third,
Or okay. Go
the
on.
baits and third.
Yeah.
Like, I know we just talked about the priority, which I agree with.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't it be better to have the melee at Cardinals and the range at Inter-Cardinals? Because I think it's way too close for, like, me and the other 2 melee in the south.
Oh yeah, I agree.
that is true.
Yeah.
So we want to change so that all ranged are in corners.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And melees are at cardinals.
Yeah.
Do you want to just set up clock spots so it's always that way, or do we want to set up clock spots just for that mechanic?
I Well, it does it once. It's probably always gonna happen. So I'd say we just have it set so everyone does that.
Okay.
Like-
So we're going to reset up clock spots very quickly. We're going to have melees at Cardinals and
Swap with
rings
you,
players into Cardinals.
Yeah,
So really that
literally
just means
swap
that
with you.
Rex and Suiken and Nev and I swap. Otherwise, there's no real change.
Yep.
And
Oh,
this is
just like the 3S where we swap.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, then we just kind of have to figure out which set who goes first, and go from there and practice, I suppose.
Yep.
Let's go.
And just to make sure I understand, so it's every time for like the widening or narrowing. So every time it's in, it's targeting closest. Whenever it's out, it's targeting the furthest, right?
No, that's
No.
based on the icons at the center.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's why I said
Because
it could be
the in or out just alternates and starts depending on the name.
Yeah.
I see.
Who's
But
being targeted is based on the icons on
I
the
do
boss.
not know the difference in the icons at all. I'm gonna be honest.
If
Yeah,
the
so-
squares are touching, it's close. If they're not touching, it's far.
Yep.
All right.
There's also a very subtle color change, I believe.
and then it
Yeah,
alternates
pink is
between that
close, Blue
too.
is far. Yeah.
Like, is it all like if it's
Pink is
not
always
touching?
close. Blue is always far.
All right. So it doesn't change at all. Okay. And then the priority, you said tank. Was it tank melee?
It'll be support, then DPS. If it is close, far, then it's tank, healer, melee, ranged. If it is far, close, it's healers, tanks, ranged, melee. I'll tell you.
I got this.
Okay. Well,
Not quite. But
Let's say you should be able to just call the rolls at that point. We either adjust based on close or far what we would
This is
have.
nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Okay, I just want to see more algorithm mechanics.
Remember that for everyone else who is not baiting them, you need to make sure that you are doing the opposite.
it'll be an
If one
interesting
needs
case.
wings, one needs simply make them.
Certainly a dance.
Great wings! Ha! Wickedly divine!
So it looks like it's always the front. The front of the squares are same.
No, that's not.
It's no.
No, this one it should be back.
Sometimes it alternates. Sometimes it can.
Oh right. I think.
Oh, I was off center. That's my fault.
You would have
Challenger went down hard.
you need to be farthest. Support is farthest.
Oh yeah, for this.
They're back on their feet!
Alright, so we're gonna start
In, close, out, far.
Yeah, that's not your clock spot
In,
anymore.
close, out, far. So this is tank, healers, melee, range. Tanks in. Oh, I got clipped by that.
I did not get hit. Let's go in more.
Oh, I got a witch hunt.
I got the other bait.
Yeah, I got the I was probably
I
too
guess I
close.
wasn't. Like I was
like
touching the north part of the hitbox.
I think when I got
snapshot.
I got snapshotted inside her hitbox. So
Probably. Should we just go slightly in the hitbox then? Because I was at the very edge of her hitbox.
You needed to be in.
you need to be inside if you're baiting
Yeah.
closest.
How in? That's what I mean. Like
I'm checking how big it is right now.
Balls deep.
Probably
Yeah.
no, because then you'll do each other. But you'll probably have to be like inside at least that inner ring. I would have to guess.
I'd say, well, maybe it's better for, yeah, the inner ring.
Yeah, the
Like
inner ring.
So
yeah,
it's-
the things, yeah.
yeah,
So for close, you should be in the inner ring.
okay.
And then for the safe spots inside the circle, they extend out to the point of this square. So you can stand here outside the letterway marks, and you'll avoid being hit by the donut. And if we're standing here, this should also protect you from being hit by the tanks or the melees baiting close.
Yeah, but so far, can we tell like that like alternating whether it goes like closest or furthest? Is that always swapping, or is that also like?
It
Is that
seems to
separate?
always swap. From
'Cause
what I
if
could tell, it
it's-
does go close, far,
At least
close,
this-
far. Or
as far as I can tell, this
really
one,
hope
it's
that's the
always swapping.
case, because that's
What
gonna
is
be
the
a
color
lot.
on close?
Pink, pink.
Pink. Okay.
Because yeah, because there it was alternating, but like.
Ooh, we just had an earthquake, a rather large one.
Oh, didn't you go like outside or?
Tank.
No, I'm fine. Fine.
Tank.
So it's support first, but you do it twice. So it'll be either tanks or healers first, followed by the one that wasn't first. So it'll be like tanks, healers, then it would be the range, then melee DPS. Or it could be tanks first, then healers, then melee DPS, then range DPS, depending on the pattern.
Yeah, we're always either third or fourth in line.
Because they were trying to set it up so that you can always have uptime, because if you're furthest and we have to be out, that could be really awkward.
Yeah.
So that's the idea. Don't know if we're
I'm
gonna.
checking how big
quite-
the out is real quick.
The out, I believe, is
Okay, the
around
out is
here.
exactly.
Yeah, so that
I
might be.
think
If it's out,
the
I don't think there's
out,
any way to
this
get
is safe.
uptime.
You can literally just move like this for those of us on intercardinal.
Mhm.
So it is one square.
Yeah.
For both the in and the out.
Yeah. Problem is like the out. There's like nothing I can do other than just lightning shot.
Yeah, it's too
That
far
sucks.
out for sure.
Yeah, that sucks, but it's whatever at that point. Paladin might be better for this fight, anyways. But I'm not gonna do that right now.
I
When we
suspect
do
the idea is
reclears, it
that
might
if
change.
ideally you would be able to be very greedy at high levels and
Probably, I don't
pull
know.
out just in time for the hit, and then claws back in after.
Yeah, but
because
now is not the
it's
time
really
to be
small.
greedy.
You just need to move this much. Like this is the distance.
You know, that
Problem
definitely.
being that's not max melee. You're
Yeah,
not
no,
getting
it is.
DPS up as a melee.
There's no way to get max melee when on the outs.
Right, the outs are not.
It's,
But
it's too big.
Unfortunately.
The rest of it's fine. Like
Mhm.
it's like one GCD loss basically because of how relatively quick the in and out
Yeah.
swap.
I definitely not now because we're fogging, but whenever we do re-clears, I definitely want to try swapping around and see which tanks are best. Because I haven't really played with the other tanks this expansion.
Something else like this. With the steam being changed, but
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
But it was bad.
Oh my!
Off
The challenge
again.
went down.
Close to come.
Closest,
DPS
closest.
need to go far. DPS need to go far.
Now it's
So
narrow and
narrower,
closest.
so we
Narrow and
start
closest. So it's tanks first.
Yep. In, close, out, far.
Get out, close,
in,
get out.
Close,
Gotta hit.
out, far.
They're still in it! But for
Out of her
how long?
hitbox.
Out far. Dex, why did
Oh.
you go out that far?
Oh,
Okay, I will just go out further
100%.
for the
And
next
they're
one.
done! Is it over already?
Oh, okay. I
I
took a lot of
mean,
damage there for some
that's just
reason.
execution. We just need better execution. But honestly, I think that's the solution. That just seems like that's the solution. I think
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I just fucked up.
that felt really good.
Ow.
Unmitigated, that does a shit ton of damage.
Oh, yeah.
I think you died, Saggy, because I must have moved out slightly further than you, and it hit you with a second witch hunt.
Because I definitely took. Super
Okay, but,
lethal.
but from what I'm understanding, just to explain more, I guess simply so I understand. For the bait, it's gonna be both, like all four supports first, and then it's gonna be all DPS second. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. And then obviously it's adjusting to range first or not. Okay.
Correct. Yes.
All right. That feels really good, honestly.
What about it?
First one?
Oh, like before the in and outs?
So the first witch hunt, when we go out to the sides, is either all support or all DPS. You know by who gets the forked lightning and the bone.
Oh, yeah.
So the remaining role needs to take care of the close or far witch hunt.
And you can tell if it needs to be bait far or close by the symbol on top of the boss. Yep. What we were saying. The diamonds will be separated. If it's far, it'll be together. Or basically, if the symbol is blue, it'll be far, I think. Oh, it'll be blue or pink, depending.
Blue is far, pink is close.
Yeah, blue is far, pink is close, yeah. Okay.
Is it blue?
Yeah, it changes.
I see purple.
Oh, I mean,
whatever.
It could be purple.
It's
this
purple, blue, I don't give a shit. It's just not the pink one.
Pink goes close. Again, it's dependent if you get hit when we're all spread.
Yeah. So you have to go to the position if you were not hit in the first spread. To get hit by the boss.
For melee uptime, regardless of whether it is support or DPS who gets hit first, all of the people who are either baiting the close or avoiding the far should stand in the letter waymarks, and then the remaining 2 melee will be able to take north and south max melee, regardless of whether it's close or far.
Okay,
you
wait,
should
hold
be
on.
fine to take it.
So when you say before the first witch hunt, are you talking about like when we get forced to the side, so when we all have to take our own squares? Is that what you mean by before the first? Yeah, so that we all get hit, we all go to our separate squares, and then either all DPS or all supports will get hit with forked lightning. It is random. And then that determines who's baiting first for witch hunt. If you did not get hit with forked lightning.
By the way, we haven't seen it again, but we can get the spreads inside first.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
I would imagine if we basically just do the same thing, same priority. Like if supports have to bait it first, just go to the corners, while others have to stay in. It's the same thing. We're just moving it to the outside. Yeah, so if you get forked lightning and then, well, that depends. As soon as one roll gets forked lightning, look at the boss. That is where you will see a symbol. And then that's where you know it. So if you have forked lightning and it's you see a blue symbol, stand out.
Close, not out in.
Or is that? No, but they have forked lightning, so they don't want to bait.
Forked lightning don't want to get hit. Blue is far, so you would
Blue's
be
far.
in.
Okay, yeah, okay, that keeps. Yeah, so then yeah. So basically, look at the shape. If all 3 shapes are together, and you have forked lightning, be out. Yeah, so it's a combination of seeing if you have forked lightning. So basically, if you have forked lightning, you're not baiting. If you don't, you are baiting. And then the second part is looking at the symbol. If they're together, bait close. If they're apart, bait far. But again, that's dependent if you have forked lightning or not. Of course. And then, of course, after that, we are doing it dependent on the first one. Basically, if it's in and bait close, then that means the other one is far and bait far. So far, it is alternating. So just do the opposite of what just happened. And in your case, so if the first one is bait close and then bait in, well, it's complicated, but basically you will always either be the third or fourth one, as the Viper said. So just pay attention and see if it's in or far. But yeah, I think we're still waiting on someone, right? Yeah, detrimental.
Detrimental.
I'll be right back while we're waiting for him.
Where's my male violence? There it is.
Male violence?
Yes. Stop moving.
Oh. In and out.
Here's my male violence.
Well,
How is that your male violence?
Look at the name of this emote.
the first 10 is going to be the tanks. The first out is going to be the healers. Second
The
then is
second
going
then
to
is-
be
Is us, the melee.
the melee DPS.
And if it's far
Second
first,
out.
then we are the fourth. The second in again. Every time the second in comes up, we are the ones baiting.
In your clock spots.
Mm-hmm.
In the inner target ring.
Mamma mia.
Ready check?
Yes. Sophie is.
Did Sophie say BRB?
Yes.
So I heard Dex come back. But
Yes.
Yeah,
but Sophie
Next
is
is
here.
back.
Well, I never left.
Flux got back.
oh, Flux, sorry.
Normal mode.
That's so
Both the-
cringe, Flux.
Or at the sides to
Anyways,
avoid
you
them.
could
Yeah.
At the same
end
time, the
this
boss
whenever
is
you want.
casting Electrifying
That's it.
Witch Hunt, spawning a brand new
good for
set
now.
of gun batteries,
Okay.
this time
But it's
along the
getting- it's
wall on the
getting-
right-hand side of the
I
arena.
bet.
You'll need to dodge the first
like
set
maybe
of
another
exploding lines on the floor and the
I was
gun
gonna say, I
batteries
could do
at the
this
same
lockout, but
time,
after that,
and
no.
additionally
I'm
ensure the
out,
group
boss.
is spread
Oh,
out.
actually,
this is
no,
because
I need to
four
go do a
players
fucking expert
either all
roulette.
support
I've been
or
up from
DP
5
by
a.m., that's why
organising
I'm
light
getting
parties in
tired.
four lines beginning to
Oh.
glow as they prepare to explode. As this
Yeah,
cast
that's
Check your
begins,
gear, by the way.
boss will telegraph one of two markers
your
that you may
food, but don't
recognize
run
from
it.
Endwalker Criterion
If anyone
dungeons.
needs to refer
This
you,
one
know
means that the
four people
furthest
here.
four
I'm
players from the
there.
boss will be witch hunted, and this one means that the four closest players will be witch hunted. The players that were not initially hit want to be attacked by this, and if your natural line positions
same.
don't
I
fulfill
think
the
it's
requirements for
exactly-
this,
Yeah.
you simply swap
I
with your
think
nearby
I'm
buddy
prepared to.
to fix that. The fork lightnings will resolve at the same time as the second clone dives, and you're done with the mechanic. The attack that follows will be either widening Witch Hunt or narrowing Witch Hunt. The boss will alternate between point blank circle and donut AoEs for a total of 4 attacks. If the attack that follows will be either widening Witch
Then good. Well, good luck finding a sub for me for Wednesday.
I won't need to.
Why not?
I mean,
What
I'm
do you
gonna
need
do
to?
that like in the meantime, but I don't need it for tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying good luck
Thank
finding it.
you. It won't be fun. In fact, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be one of the worst things
Hunt
I've
or
ever had to do in
narrowing
my
Witch
life.
Hunt. The boss will alternate
that's
between
pointless.
point blank
I might
circle
as
and
well-
donut AoEs for a total of
I
4
just-
attacks. If the
Yeah,
cast is
a bit of
widening,
M4.
it will begin with a circle
morning,
AoE,
since
and
I'm
if
not
it's
gonna be
narrowing,
reading.
it will begin with a donut AoE.
Starting next week, yeah.
Good luck finding people in the mornings. It can be really hard.
Yeah, I know. Starting next week, you say?
Yeah.
No, somebody else has walked away.
Okay. Who
Just
walked
don't
away?
clear.
No, yeah, I'm not.
Oh, you will probably have to clear if you're doing outside.
Ready to go.
Let's go.
Refresh your food if you didn't.
I mean, my idea is just brogging a bit. Well,
Hey, at least you got a clear on 3 this time.
yeah, at least I actually got a clear on point.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
It was a 5.6 aspect. Quite average.
Now they scale it.
like a 6
One
versus
needs
to a
wings,
5.6.
one
But
needs simply
still,
His great wings! Ha!
Yeah.
Are wickedly divine!
Out again.
Support will be taking a big close. DPS par. DPS par. Good job. This will be out par, in close. Out par.
Yeah,
in
that's also
close.
not possible.
I'm aware. I just have to move out.
So the healers first. Healers. In tanks close. Out range par.
Ow! I was too close. I was too close. I got clipped by Jay.
Melee close.
fuck yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Slight.
Let's cut that.
Yeah, that's great.
Get back on their feet!
Now I gotta figure out this whole
I can get
bit.
Dex. I have.
That hurt
Mitigate?
last time.
Yes, I have lit for this one.
Oh, damn it.
my
Yeah, it's really bad.
Went down
Yeah, it's
I
185,000. It is a heavy hitting.
You res Staggy, I'll kill you. Okay,
Let's
good.
avoid that. I don't know.
You try, just
Do not be in line with defense.
yeah, I was gonna say it's better than the last time.
But to what end?
Yeah.
Okay, and then opposite.
So she hit northwest and southeast twice. So
Oh, this is spread.
is this spread?
Yep.
Oh, and those explode. I wonder, is that a pair maybe? Because there was
Mm.
only 4 spots open
No!
Actually, maybe.
There's enough
Oh,
space. There's
hey,
enough
get fucked.
space.
Oh dear!
for 8 people.
Ow.
That
Yeah.
AoE.
Oh, that's a double tank buster.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Okay, so the part about whatever gets hit twice being the unsafe spot that was correct, but yeah, no. How are we gonna spread that?
Was I missed it. One the south half was completely
Correct.
unsafe.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was death.
Mhm.
So, P8S spreads.
Yeah, but that's
Except-
so northeast and southwest were safe, but she was doing half cleave, so it was only northeast, and then
Yeah,
the
there was
square
only,
that the cube is on is unsafe. So we only have 3
We had
squares.
four. We had 4 squares.
No, the one like this is where the
No,
crystal
we've
was,
had
this
3.
Was unsafe.
All-
This was unsafe.
It will show those close or far telegraphs once more, a total of 4 times throughout the duration of the cast bar. These 2 will also as taking the first far bait. You'll be taking, whilst everyone else takes a few extra steps away as a close. Once you're done, another Wrath of Zeus raid wide will follow. Electro edge beams across the intercardinals of the room at the electromines. Firstly, don't get hit by these laser beams, but secondly, watch them closely. If a mine is hit by 2 Witch Gleam beams, it will shortly explode, rendering that quadrant of the arena a death zone. 2 quadrants will be hit twice, leaving you with half of the arena left to play with. These can be, for example, south safe or north safe, but they could also be northwest and southeast safe, so pay attention closely. Wicked Thunder will then cast a sidewise spark, the same half-room cleaves you saw from normal mode, and this half-room telegraph will be covering one of the 2 safe quadrants. You now know exactly where the actual safe zone is. The sidewise spark has one additional detail as it charges. The animation will either show 4 larger orbs or 8 small orbs. 8 small orbs means spread within that quadrant, and 4 large orbs means stack in pairs within that quadrant. Your pairs will consist of 1 support player and 1 DPS player, so put the ranged and the healers together, and then shortly explode, rendering that quadrant of the arena a death zone. 2 quadrants will be hit twice, leaving you with half of the arena left to play with. These can be, for example, south safe or north safe, but they could also be northwest and southeast safe, so pay attention closely. Wicked Thunder will then cast a sidewise spark, the same half-room cleaves you saw from normal mode, and this half-room telegraph will be covering one of the 2 safe quadrants. You now know exactly where the actual safe zone is. The sidewise spark has one additional detail as it charges. The animation will either show 4 larger orbs or 8 small orbs. 8 small orbs means spread within that quadrant, and 4 large orbs means stack in pairs within that quadrant. Your pairs will consist of 1 support player and 1 DPS player.
Actually, see the animation.
3.
You know, the spread for range seems really easy, honestly. It's the melee that might, depending on how big it is, it might be tricky, but hopefully.
So do we want...
I think D might be better.
So four will, the furthest will always be Dex, and then will be me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, this is
Flux
rotated
and
for
Dex
any
should
corner.
be the farthest, and then
Yep.
Saggy and I will take the
Centers.
inner a ways.
Okay.
Because it's
Is there
better
a way
to
we
have
want
healers
to-
be central.
Yeah. So I guess...
Relative to the boss or
Yeah,
true north?
boss relative. This
What?
Yeah, no,
Because
the,
this could be rotated in all 4 different ways.
I mean, yeah, this can be in any part of the arena.
Yeah,
This can be in
'cause-
any corner if you're doing boss relative. But true north is going to be pain.
yeah.
And you could...
It's already pain.
I don't even know how you.
I mean, like, if it was like, for melee, it can be true north, but probably not if everyone else is going to be relative.
Oh,
I mean, this is
Like-
basically like Octo Boom and Quadra Boom dives. Like, it's.
This is
it has to
exactly
be boss
that.
Relative.
What's Athena? Athena B2. The
Phase 2.
yeah, phase 2. This is the formation is exactly the range of the AoE is exactly as the one we had to. What's the one with the fires? Fuck, forget about it.
Oh, caloric?
Caloric?
Caloric 2.
Oh yeah, this is kind of like Caloric 2.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, I can see that, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, no, I think that seems to be it.
Yeah, I think these spreads are good.
okay.
So just remember, don't stand close and stand on cardinals out of the boss, basically, for that part, and then watch what gets it twice.
And wherever the boss is, we just meter it, right?
Yeah, just or I guess rotate it. So like,
And then I assume it could be 4-star for pairs, so we would just squish in together.
Is it 4-star or 2-star?
It could be. We haven't seen either. We've only seen
Whatever is
8-star.
not 8-star, basically.
So I'm saying if it is 4-star, then we would just squish into each other.
Yeah.
And then
Is
if
your
it
buddy-
is 2-star, then we can just squish in even more.
Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's try it out. Hopefully we have our other markers saved. I didn't save our other
Alright.
markers.
I didn't either. Oh,
Yes,
I
yes.
Oh yeah, not I did not save that. Do we want to cancel this? And then
it's a bit
A
late.
little late.
I mean,
Go.
Go!
This is nothing personal,
Yeah, we got it.
but I must have your soul.
it's fine. I guess we technically weren't even using them.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Okay. Oh, yep. I knew
Got it.
that
I
I
will swap.
Is it over already?
It'll be center.
In.
They're back on their feet! What great!
Car, by the
Oh, wait, I
way,
didn't-
non-force lightning people with the car.
That's my.
It does. It can be closer on this, so we have to be on the outside.
Correct.
out far. Okay.
Just
Well,
kill
I guess
yourself.
we just wipe, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So that.
That completely
part-
caught me off guard because it's only done that pattern twice.
Yeah, but for those, I mean, it's basically the same thing. Just go in, basically, same kind of spreads.
I'm not conditioned.
Oh, there you go. So you can set forced cubes, pairs, little spheres spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So just look for cubes or spheres. Then, hopefully there's no. Hopefully there's no like light parties, but I don't think so.
Not yet, at least.
Okay.
head.
Counterclockwise.
Okay.
It's definitely not where they were before, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
It is
no,
functionally
no,
the same.
It's
No,
pretty much the
D and
same.
B are not in the same place, but it doesn't. Like I said, it doesn't make a difference because we're not actually using them as that yet, anyways.
We might have to do different markers. I would
This is
imagine
nothing
so, at least,
personal,
'cause-
but I
At some
must
point,
have
that's
your
basically
soul.
guaranteed.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
We haven't seen anything.
You have to check the outside to see if it's gonna be outside or inside. If you see the lane from the outside, then you know.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
And again.
Bottom of the square.
Oh, I didn't look at that.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Far.
Oh, I'm
Four
sorry.
needs to be
Oh
far.
wait. Okay.
Oh my! The challenger went down
It
hard!
was too late.
That was in close, out far, in close, out far.
Yep.
So tank first.
I was still.
Okay.
Oh,
got hit by
Sophie
one
was
of them.
dead.
I was
They're
only
back
getting
on
mad
their
back when I
feet.
was thinking about that, I'm
What
sorry.
grit!
Ow. I got double witch hunted because people were dead.
That goes to
Flux best by default. What did you say? Goes through Transcendence? Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
because I have
By the fourth fight, a lot of stuff goes through Transcendence. So.
Yeah.
The knockback on 3S goes through Transcendence.
Yep.
Knockbacks always go
I
through
was just saying,
Transcendence.
Transcendence doesn't protect you from knockback.
Only damage.
Yep, which is dumb in my opinion.
Anyway, go again.
That's fine. That was just practice. We have not seen that pattern much, so it's gonna be annoying.
Now we saw it twice.
I saw it twice.
That was third time though, but eh.
Yeah, but we had no idea what we were doing first.
Yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Probably try to pop
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Presumably bottom. No, tops again. Tops out. DPS should be doing it. DPS close. Or far.
Do not, do not, do not, do not.
Is out
Out
far,
far.
in close, out far, in close. So healers first, then tanks, then range, then melee. Here we go.
Do not, do not, do not, do not, do not.
It's good. I got
Ow. Oh, I was too close again. Damn it.
So was I.
Damn, I'm gonna move these way markers out a little bit so that they're kind of like overlapping where the circle is.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring!
You can do A and D, I'll do C and D.
They should probably be out more like here.
Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So just practice, right? Nothing to discuss. Just practice.
The
Okay.
markers were correct, by the way. Someone was too inside, but they were safe, usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
I
just
was
be
too
safe.
close to
Might as
tanking,
well
so.
grab those.
Yeah, just
be
Now
on
they
the
also
inner
mark
side.
like where the in and outs are as well.
Yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
This is not your fault. Oh, true. I did expect you to pull first, but that has never been the
If
case.
one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Got it.
That is in.
Top 10. Oh, there's a line at the top. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. That was my bad. I'll just die. This is bars. I'm gonna die.
You have to yeah.
Hey, sorry, I was again not used to that time.
Nice. That was good though.
In and then in double.
Close, that far, that far. This is really bad.
Near, out, near, out, near, out.
I'll just take Dex's place.
Oh my! The challenger went down
Because
hard.
I was too far in.
I didn't see the last one.
I had to!
Just wipe then.
Yes.
Most of the
But for how
It
long?
was not a hate crime.
That was absolutely
It
targeted.
was not a hate crime. I was rezzed there. I
do-
needed to take the far. I did what I had to do.
Yeah, and I'm still going too close. I need to ride that edge when it's not my turn.
Yes. Alternatively, the melee could go in a little farther than the inner target circle.
Well, I think the problem was it wouldn't have mattered, but I would have probably still died.
I mean, I'm going fairly close. I mean, like if she's standing right here,
Because I was too close
I'm
in,
going,
I
like,
probably
right
would
here.
have died no matter who was baiting, so...
Okay.
The problem is that if we get too close, then we just kill each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm saying you have a little bit of leeway to go a tiny bit more than the inner target circle.
Like I'm trying to go
it's
like
just as
like
much
right
my fault
here,
as anybody
like,
else's, because
in
I'm
this
getting too
area.
close, so... Just be more
Go
careful.
again.
That's
Okay.
fine.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
In. Up.
I don't want to.
DPS.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
I'm doing.
I got...
Out,
They're
near,
back on their
out,
feet!
near.
What great...
Out in.
Yeah, that was out close, in far, out close, in far.
They're still in it! But for how long?
This is out. Out.
Out
Out.
close,
Near, out, near, out, near.
in
And
far,
they're down! Is it over already?
That's mine.
out close, in
Oh, I
far.
got snapshot, I guess.
I'm resing Sophie.
That is not
Oh, I
nearly
don't
as
have that.
forgiving as the inner cardinals. I have to move out so much further.
I switched on.
Thank you.
There is no limit to
Go,
electric
Cardinal.
potential.
Don't be in the center now.
Yep. No, fuck my life. Sideways, fine.
But to what end?
Get
It's
you,
up
stupid
north.
bitch.
West. Stop relative, remember, spread. Good job.
Slightly more for that.
This is a
That
double
is
buster. Double buster. Liner. Yes, it goes 2 times.
Oh,
It also hits really hard.
Yeah.
would appear that
The
way.
next AoE is hits hard.
Another electroped. Out of, I assume this is going to be part. Oh god.
Oh, wait, do we
Getting hit.
need our
We need to
own
be in
square?
clock spots. Clock spots.
Clock spot, clock spot.
Okay, well, this okay. It doesn't punish us for multiple hits.
Recognize if you get hit. Well, it does because they're charging us, I believe.
Oh, I see.
Do you mind going to the one behind you?
Yep,
Because I think this is gonna good. Yeah, thank you.
Well, that's one way to.
Oh, there's also sideways spark.
Oh.
And I knew. Okay.
Did I explode?
All of
It looks
us.
like somebody on the north side of the arena just detonated a nuke.
Electrical
Yeah.
condenser. There's.
Oh, we got timers.
We got timers. Seems to be 4 of them at 30 seconds, or well,
Yeah.
4 long,
4
and
long,
4
4 short. Yeah.
Electrical
By the way-
condenser linked with electro-triggering devices. Sparks will be discharged in an area of effect when the status expires, increasing in radius based on the amount of lightning attacks received.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why that one explosion was like 75% of the arena because that person got hit 3 times. It's
Yeah.
1 extra square of range per hit.
Per hit.
I see. You know, I got hit twice because Jim was trying to go to their spot.
So
And there's half. That means one person's gonna have to be banished to a far corner.
Are you gonna kill me, guys, if I call it here?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
honestly, no, we're past raid time. I'm surprised no one called it.
I'm super tired. Otherwise, I would go.
That's completely fair. No, it's fine. We got. It might not be a lot, but I'd say
Dude,
considering
we're
this is a
3
top
minutes
5
into the
tier,
fight. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, we're pretty decent in the fight.
Just
Are we
under
3
about a
minutes?
quarter of the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I bursted like 3 times there, and I burst every minute.
Huh. True.
Wait, Gunbreaker bursts every minute?
Yeah, my no mercies every 1 minute.
Like Paladin.
The only thing is, my bloodfest is every 2 minutes, so like that's when I know when to pot and stuff. So like one burst is slightly weaker, but can't do anything about that.
So we're probably just
That's fair.
half.
All right. Well, if we are calling it,
Sort of like Summoner, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, no, that was pretty good, honestly. We got it. I'd say, considering how confused as fuck we were for the first one, and like how we overcame, I think we're doing well.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're calling it.
yeah. Thanks for joining. Alrighty. I am going to go run roulettes. If anyone
Thank
wants
you
to
for
join, you're
perishing
free
with
to do
us.
so.
I did mine earlier.
I did all of them.
I only did MSQ and frontline.
I
I mean, if anyone wants to run